Hello there. Oh, streaming failed. It said that it wasn't managing to stream, and now I can see that it did, so that's a bit of a pain. Yep, something was happening. Never mind. Let's try again. So, hi there. I'm Dr. Allie, the midlife medicine woman, and there we go. Try and delete myself there while I at the same time check if I'm actually live. Yes, I am live. That's exciting, isn't it? Even though it may not be quite where I want it to be. Hi there. So I've had a Black Friday sale on since Friday, and many people have wanted to know a little bit more about what exactly it involves. And it's a great deal. I inspire and empower women who are going through perimenopause and menopause um, to sail through with confidence and ease, with or without hormones, as naturally as possible by really understanding their health. I help women to achieve health and happiness by a deeper connection with their soul, as well as a more profound understanding of their health, including what's going on in their cells and what lifestyle tweaks they might need to make to really optimize their health and feel fabulous again. So today I thought I would just share some of the things that are in my special Black Friday sale. So normally my online menopause course, 60 Days to Menopause Relief, costs £497. And at the moment, I'm giving you £300 off. So it's only £197. But not only that, but you also, the first 9 people who purchase this offer will actually get a one-on-one session with me that's normally costs £297, although it's valued at 797 in terms of its value. So that's the sort of the bare bones of it, but let's have a look at what it really involves. So let's see if I can share my screen. Entire screen. Yeah, I'll do my entire screen because I'm going to be flipping between windows. And obviously that's not the right one. So let's start going to my Black Friday sales page. So this is the link that the Black Friday posts have been pointing to. So here is my offer, which is just about helping to. Well, I really just want to support more women through menopause, and I'm managing to. And my one-on-one time is really quite limited, as you can appreciate. But with my online programs, that is multiplied. So my time is multiplied, and you're not having to pay one-on-one for it. So for example, if you need to, well, you need to know about how your gut health impacts your menopause, about how stress level and your response to stress impacts your menopause symptoms. And you can only really understand that if you have quite an in-depth understanding, which I explain in this amazing course. So I love my 60 Days to Menopause Relief course. It's really transformed so many lives. I just want to get it into more hands. So every week I hear complaint these things like some days I just don't recognize myself because I get so angry. I see women who haven't had sex for years because it's just too painful. And they've lost us any sex drive that they had, partly because of the pain, but partly because they're just not feeling it. They often haven't slept properly for years. They feel so exhausted. And the exhaustion isn't just because of the insomnia, and of course, there are the hot flushes and the night sweats that impact things as well. But what I found to be unexpectedly severe is anxiety, panic, and depression. And there are reasons why we women, when we're going through the perimenopause, actually have these mental health issues. And that doesn't mean to say it's mental illness, but the perimenopause does affect our confidence. It affects our anxiety. It affects our ability to really achieve what we were achieving in our jobs, or if we're an entrepreneur with our businesses. And very often, women who have dealt with professional meetings and client meetings and presentations for years, they suddenly find themselves getting anxious and unable to remember what they need to remember for that presentation. And it breaks my heart that women are going through this. And I know that not only are hormones not the whole answer, so very often women either are afraid of hormones completely and so they don't go near them, but then they may suffer. So 70% of women will experience significant menopause symptoms, and these often lead women to leave their jobs or not apply for promotions or not make a success of their businesses or take on too much, as women so often do, without looking for what will make their heart sing. And I'm here to help you to make your heart sing. So hormones are not the whole answer, but they don't even have to be part of the answer. So sometimes they are, and sometimes they can be an enormous help, and sometimes you can take hormones temporarily while you're getting the rest of your physiology on track. And sometimes you may choose to stay on the hormones, but still you can get a better result if you're getting your own physiology on track, doing the lifestyle things, the specific supplements and specific herbs that you may be adding to your smoothies that are right for your particular stage of adrenal problems or your genetics or what's happening with your sleep, for example. And that's what the 60 Days to Menopause Relief will teach you. And as I say, if you use the code Black Friday, not Black Friday, but Black Friday, yay, 2022, then when you press on this button, you will get that extra £300 off. So you get it for only £197. So as I've said before many times, I know how it feels to live in a body that just can't keep up with your busy lifestyle, your passions, and your dreams. I've been there, and I know firsthand how painful it is to be feeling exhausted and burnt out and overwhelmed, and for the anxiety to take over and keep awake at night. So you find yourself trapped in sleeplessness, worrying about absolutely everything that's going on with your kids, your parents, your siblings, your work, whether you're feeling you're good enough, what's happening with these clients, so many things that may contribute to that. And often I find that women going through this period, especially perimenopause, if they're not getting the hot flushes or hot flashes, depending on where you are in the world, they don't associate symptoms with hormone balance. They don't think anxiety or the sleeplessness may be anything to do with perimenopause. And there are also other issues involved with associated with perimenopause because for us in our 40s, we feel like to say that it's perimenopause or menopause related, we're accepting aging. And our society is so geared towards promoting the ideal of a woman over 30, under 35 being the ideal, and we should all stay looking and feeling as if we were under 35, instead of honoring the wisdom of getting older. And this moment when we're going through perimenopause is actually an opportunity to step into the most productive second half of our lives, the time that will really make a difference for us. So um, yeah, so I personally went through all of the hormone issues. Really, I had adrenal fatigue, which is now referred to as hypothalamic pituitary thyroid adrenal gonadal dysfunction, because they're all linked, and it's true, and it's a dysfunction, but it's just such a mouthful for general use. But what some of us used to refer to as adrenal fatigue, it is adrenal dysfunction, but in conjunction with these other hormones. Weight gain, perimenopause, I had insulin resistance, which is related to my strong family history of diabetes. And we go through this, and yes, my thyroid as well. All these things are going on in our 40s and 50s and leading us to feel maybe lost. Maybe we just feel like we can't go on. In fact, uh, this is the commonest age for women to commit suicide because the depression, the loneliness, the feeling of hopelessness can be so profound. I don't want that for you. I don't want any of that for you. I want you to step into the second half of your life knowing what your dream is for your health and knowing what your dream is for your life. That's what I'm here for. So There are also the mental and emotional symptoms. So when we find ourselves snapping at the smallest thing that may go wrong, or seething with unreasonable anger, alienating those closest to us. So often we take it out on those we love most, and we start to wonder if we are going mad. And very often this is happening at the same time as our kids may be going through puberty. So you've got two people or two generations with hormonal turmoil. It can end up quite messy. But this is just one time that this is available over this weekend. And I'm also adding in this complementary health and hormone breakthrough session. Now, if you want to find out more about the 60-day menopause relief online program, all you need to do is click on this button here, and it will take you to my full 60 days to menopause relief sales page, which, as you see, has a lot more information in it. It explains about some of the symptoms of menopause and why this is such a difficult time for us. It includes some testimonials from people who've gone through my trainings, bit about my sleep transformation and how I help women transform their sleep, a bit about the statistics, and it's not just about the symptoms either. It's about osteoporosis, coronary heart disease, dementia, this ongoing future things that we need to protect against right now. So how much time, money, and pain has your hormone imbalance already cost you? And so this page also explains some other things, but also further down, and you can see why I haven't put all of this into this current sales page. But the actual 60 Days to Menopause Relief program includes 7 weekly webinars with me over 8 weeks, 2 bonus group Q&A calls where you'll get the opportunity to get your lingering questions answered. Even if you can't make the call live, you'll have the opportunity to submit your questions in advance, and you'll have access to that recorded call. With the webinars, I'll be taking you through my program step by step, my menopause success system, and they're released each week, but they're taking you through all the steps, which we'll come to later. There's my membership site with all the program materials easily accessible, including recipes and action plans, self-assessments, and the webinar recordings, of course. My success recipes, my lifestyle plan for you to personalize. So you download that and you adjust it according to where you are at the moment, and the menopause makeover plan. And so here are the actual modules. Module 1 is about pausing and connecting, such an important part of recovering and transforming your menopause experience. Understanding, this is the most meaty one because it really explains to you how your hormones work and interact with each other, a little bit about some of the sex hormone receptors and receptor resistance. Module 3 is nourish. So this is learning about which foods will support your menopause and which will be causing more imbalance for you and not supporting your gut health, for example. Module 4 is cleanse. So this is looking at detoxification, how we can really cleanse our system and give our livers the best chance to support hormone metabolism and sorting out those estrogens. Module 5 is analyze, looking at how balanced your hormones are using questionnaires and looking at which hormone imbalances apply to you. And module 6 is energize, when we're looking at how exercise impacts your hormones and looking into ways to energize yourself that are in keeping with your own goals and will really help to transform things. We're also activating your sleep retreat. And then there's going to be the open office hours sessions. So that's 60 days to menopause relief in a nutshell. But I hear you also asking, what does the health and hormone breakthrough session with me mean? Well, my time is precious and my rate is usually £350 an hour plus. And what I'm giving you here as a bonus is nearly an hour with me, nearly an hour. It's a health and hormone breakthrough session where I help you to identify a bold health goal and the time frame that you'll need to complete it, and a few steps that you can take immediately to ensure that your diet and lifestyle habits are supporting you in reaching your health goals. So I recommend you book your breakthrough session towards the end of your 8-week course so that you can really have have the knowledge from the rest of the course to know what questions you're going to want to be asking me, and a long-term strategy to support you to identify the root cause of your current health challenges. And we're also going to end up with a lifestyle and supplement prescription that restores balance and allows you to experience the vibrant health you desire and deserve. So that's the summary of the breakthrough session. Looks like there's a picture missing there. I'll have to have a little look at that. And so you can see that this offer, my Black Friday offer, is an absolute steal. And if you, even without the health and hormone breakthrough session, this is amazing value, because normally this course costs 497 and you're getting it for 197. But if you are one of those first 9 people, you will get the breakthrough session in addition. And that, all in all, this is a priceless offer. So now I'm going to stop the share, if I can work out how to do that. Stop sharing, that'll do. Yeah. So I suggest to you that you take this opportunity to take up this offer, which is going to be valid. It's going to be open until tomorrow at midnight. That's Cyber Monday at midnight. Take up this opportunity. I do recommend that you take this up. And yeah, so look forward to working with you, to seeing you on your one-on-one session if you're one of those lucky first 9. And I'll see you in the next live. I'm Dr. Allie, the midlife medicine woman, also known as the menopause success doctor. And I will see you next time.